So I got a case and a half of mega packs, and my buddy got a half a case here, and I also got 110 from Walmart. My buddy got 110 from Walmart. So we've kind of done this. We did this in 2021. 2021 with the crossout tins, and 2022 with the prosperity and droplet tins. And you see he's already opening his packs.
Oh, should I pull a tract? Let's go.
Fiend Smith track. And we didn't do 23 or 24, but these tins are so good. So especially with the mega packs, we got a lot of mega packs. So I'll update you when we hit something. Today we're gonna be opening up some of the tins. Can't turn it around. So I'm hoping to get some Rizio cards, some upgrades to my Malice deck, some of the Dominus cards, the Molcharmies, SP, Imperm. So we'll see how I do. Buddy pulled an Impulse.
Dude, that's going straight in the deck. That's going straight in the deck.
So just an update, I've opened a couple of the packs. So these are Starlights I've pulled that I don't really want, so those are just gonna be traded. And then these are Secrets I've pulled that I don't really want, so those are just gonna get traded. And then these are like Ultras, like I think the only one I really want is probably Codosol. And then these are all commons. And then these are cards that I've pulled that I do want. So got a Pot of Greed, got a Requiem, Dramatic Snake-Eye Chase. I got one of these guys in case I want to build Kashtira or something. And then some Tenpai stuff. I pulled an Ice, so I just need like 2 more for that. Soul Exchange and Lingaribo, that's going in my Malice deck. Just an update, guys. This was my last pack, Secret Tract and Starlight SP in the same pack there. So we're doing pretty good. Just a little update, I'm down to 1 case left, and I pulled some more cards that I needed. So I got a Plasma Hole, got another Monster Reborn, got an Altart Feather Duster, Swallows Cowrie for the Flu deck, got a rarity upgrade from my own mine. I pulled an X, so I got an Ice and an X now. Pulled a Sangan Summoning upgrade. Pulled a second SP Starlight. Got a Dual Link Dragon Starlight. I got the White Rabbit upgrade from my deck. Got a Duo Drive and a Node. And a Photon Burst Dragon. And I got a Dora upgrade for the Tenpai deck. So keep y'all posted. I got some more Starlights here that I don't really want, like Nightmare Apprentice, and I got pulled 2 of these guys, the Memontodlan Tekutlika.
I pulled a Risilla for the White Forest deck.
Rusia.
Oh, Rusia, yeah.
Yeah, so keep you updated. Just an update, guys. I'm down to my last few packs here. I got 3 packs here, and then I got 5 more tins here, but I've been pulling amazing. Look, I pulled another Starlight Monster Reborn, Enigmaster Packbit, Lizardos, and then I pulled Impulse. I pulled the World Premiere card, and then I pulled a second Imperm, so I only need 1 more. I pulled a Fuvalos. I pulled a Gamma Sail, DPE, Detonator. I pulled a White Binder, and I have 2 Pot of Greeds now. So I'll keep y'all updated. Look at the stacks of commons. These are all commons. These are all ultras. These are all secrets that I don't really want. And these are all like Starlights that I don't really want. I'll keep y'all updated. Alright guys, so I finished opening up my case and a half of tins. These are all commons right here. Right here, all commons. There's a bunch of commons right there. These are all the cards that I'm keeping, that I'm not trading to anybody, no matter how much you ask nicely. Well, maybe some I would, because I still need to go through it. These are all my Starlights that I didn't really care for or didn't really want. So we've got some. I pulled some U-Bells. I pulled I pulled two of these guys, the dragons. I pulled a bunch of these guys. I pulled the U-Bell a couple times. The U-Bell, and then the Bomber Dragon, Starlight Road, Bottomless Trap Hole, Tyrant Dragon, Monarchs, Chaos, Nilliveneer, whatever. So I pulled some Starlights I didn't want.
I'll trade you for some heroes too, because I just remember that he also plays heroes.
Okay. Here are some secrets that I don't really want. Oh wait, how did these end up there? Those are ultras. I'm not really a White Forest kind of guy, or a Centurion. My buddy, he wants the Centurion cards. Sleepy, Memento. Oh, this is the world premiere card. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's a cool card. It's a nice card, but I don't really play XYZs that much, especially low level XYZs, low rank ones. So I did pull 2 detonators. You know what? I might just keep that and just keep 2. I might. You know what? I might keep this one too. The ghost ship. Azamina. That's gonna be for my buddy to trade. Atlanteans. So those are the secrets that I didn't want. And then here are some ultras that I didn't want. I mean, everybody knows the ultras in here. There's a lot of ultras, so
oh, there you are.
I mean, you get 3 ultras per 10. The one that I do think I'm gonna go back and keep is access code. I pulled 3 access code ultras, and I mean, access code is a staple card. I remember when that card used to be $30 before the rarity collection, so I might just keep those access codes because you never know, right? But yeah, so those were the cards that I didn't want. Now this is the stack that of cards that I am gonna keep, probably. So I'll go through. I pulled some Ryziel stuff, some Tenpai stuff, upgrades to Malice, and then these are just staples. Ryziel. I pulled one of these guys. I'd like to have pulled more of him. I pulled 2 of this. I would like to have pulled more of that. I pulled 2 detonators, 2 Pydras, so those can go over there. I pulled one of these, and that's all you really need, I guess. Ryziel stuff. I pulled 2 DPEs, so that's nice. I don't think I had DPE. Oh, band cards. I love band cards. I pulled a rarity upgrade for my Dormouse, especially she went to 1, so you only need 1 now. Super Factorial. That's a nice reprint. So these are some cards. Then I pulled so White Lord. I'd like to have gotten 2 more of those, but I only got 1. Genroku. I have quarter centuries, but this is still nice. It looks better than the Ultra. Altart Regeki. Sword. I pulled 1 sword, so I only need 2 more. I pulled 1 ice, so I only need 2 more. Look, this was in 1 pack, by the way. These are my 3 ultras in 1 pack. Dora, Fadra, and Biden. It's almost like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami wants me to play Tenpai again. I pulled a Red Ransom upgrade. I pulled a Gamma Seal. I pulled 2 Imperms. I pulled one of that, so I only need 1 more. I pulled 1 Fua and 1 Imperm. I pulled 1 Multi-Universe. That card's really, really cool. I like it. Spell card Monster Reborn. I pulled a couple of those, so I pulled a Magnamut, so that would be great for any dragon deck, and you know, just as a hand trap. So let's see more. Black Goat Laughs. I pulled 2 Black Goat Laughs. I pulled a Requiem. I didn't pull a Lacrima. I pulled 2 Feather Dusters. I pulled how many SPs? 1 SP. I think I pulled 3 SPs. Two SPs. I think I pulled 3.
Making a loaf.
Oh yeah, pulled 3 SPs. Wish it would have been 3 imperms, but pulled 2 imperms and 3 SPs, so pogging out. 2 Requiems. I pulled 2 Requiems and 1 Tract. So I just need 2 more Tract, or you can play with 1 Tract if you want. Black Goat Laughs right here. I pulled a Baldrake, pulled a Pydra, pulled 2 Pydras actually. Pulled a Cross, Metaltronus. I only pulled 1 of those, but maybe could pull like 2 more later or trade. But yeah, let's say I did pretty good on my case and a half. What do you guys think? So this is kind of like the final tally. So these are all my staple monsters: EMP, Meowmine, Magnamut, a Baldrake, Fuvalos, Gameciel. These are my Malice upgrades. So I got 1 Dormouse upgrade, 1 GWC upgrade, 1 Whitebinder upgrade. I got 2 Lingeribos. I only play 1 in the deck, but I mean, it's just nice to have multiple in case I decide to build multiple. I got a White Rabbit and I got a Red Ransom, so I'm upgrading a good portion of the deck there. This is the Ryziel core that I pulled, so I pulled two nodes. I pulled more than that, but I pulled two nodes and a duo drive. But I think my buddy pulled a duo drive, so I'll trade him for the other one. Plug in, a cross, plasma hole in case you decide to go first. I pulled 1 ice, so I need 2 more. I pulled 1 sword, so I need 2 more, and I pulled 1 X, which I think just recently got limited. And I pulled a palm as well, so I think I would just need the one from Aelin, the star, but that one isn't too expensive. Then these are my extra deck staples. So Necroquip, I got 2 Necroquips, Enigmaster Packbit, which is just a good card in general. DPE, I pulled 2. Haggard Dose, in case I decide to put that in the Malice. I don't currently have it in the Malice, but in case I do. I pulled 1 of each of these. Well, I really pulled more, but I only really need 1 of each. I pulled this guy, the zombie guy. I pulled some Aerial Eaters, and I pulled 3 SPs. So, and I pulled 1 of these Duel Link Dragons, which was, I think, a prize card. Then I pulled 3 Spell Card Reborn, so that's really good for me. I pulled 1 Raigeki Altart. I pulled 2 Dusters. I pulled 1 right here, and then 1 right here. I pulled 1 of those, the World Premiere. I pulled 2 Imperms, 1 Impulse, so I really only need 2 more of that. And then some other stuff. Swallow's Cavalry, I'd like more of that. Fiendsmith stuff, I pulled 2 Sequence, 2 Requiem, and 1 Tract, so that's perfect to get started. These are banned cards, so I pulled 2 Pot of Greeds. I pulled the Metamorphosis, Mirage of Nightmare, 2 Mirage of Nightmare. I pulled this guy and I pulled that guy, so I know those are all banned. These are all for decks that I'm building, so I want to build the Voiceless Mitsurugi, so that's cool. And then the Sangajin and Golem. And then this is Tenpai stuff. I was playing the deck, Tenpai deck, for a long time, so these are cool upgrades. I love the Doradora. I pulled 2 Doradoras. I pulled a Fadra. I pulled 2 Pydras, which when I played Tenpai, I only played 2 Pydras anyways. And I pulled Summoning and Bident, so got all my upgrades from that. So how do you think I did? Plus or minus?